Hi, I'm delighted to tell you that I have almost finished the third movement. There's just a little ending section to write, and I think little is the operative word. It's not going to be long, so fingers crossed that won't take too long. And I was just thinking, I've actually already started the fourth movement without realising, because I wrote a section which I thought was going in the third movement, but then it just didn't fit at all. And it absolutely feels like it fits the beginning of the fourth movement. So there we are. I've already got a little section in the bag for the fourth movement. What I wanted to mention was repetition, hesitation, deviation, for those of you that know that wonderful game. Anyway, repetition of musical material. Just about all music that you know, that I know, uses repetition. And I think when a composer comes to repeat a section, they very often think to themselves, a very simple question: should I repeat this exactly, or should I modify it? And if I modify it, in what sort of way? So in the third movement, in the scherzo, which starts off with a fairly fast moving 6/8 bit at the beginning of the scherzo, there's a middle section which does other stuff, and then I wanted to bring back the on the opening bit at the end of the movement. And so I asked myself that very question: cut and paste and nothing? Or no, I thought, let's not cut and paste, Peter, copy and paste. Copied and pasted it, and then started playing around with the harmonies, with the melody, changing this and that. I spent a good little while on it before I realised that I was not improving it at all. In fact, I was making the whole thing less clear. So I stripped back in the end. I stripped back everything to where it had started, with the exception, I added a couple of instruments and changed one or two tiny little things, but certainly to the ear it sounds very much like the opening material has just come back, and that's, I've decided, what I want. So it made me think. In lots of music you see the composer has just written the same thing here and the same thing there, and then again maybe there, sometimes several times. Maybe they've done what I just did. Maybe they went through the process of thinking, oh yes, let's modify this tune here so it goes off in this other direction and does something more interesting, cleverer, perhaps, subliminally, one is thinking. And then they've gone, no, it doesn't work. Just leave it as it was. It's really nice. Of course, with a lot of composers, we'll never know, because they didn't leave us the process by which they got to their final work. Some did. Some wrote notebooks and showed their workings, if you like, but many didn't, or didn't give us much of a clue. So yeah, maybe that what appears to be a repetition actually took quite a while to get to be in the state it is in now. Anyway, there we are. A couple of thoughts, and I'll see you soon.